Everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm going to do a reading for the new moon in Pisces that we have tonight. I'm going to do this reading for our Twin Flame Collective, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. I will start reading for Divine Masculines, find out where you guys are at, and then I will do a little for our Divine Feminines, see where your head is at, and then I'll see if I can hook into a storyline. How about that? All right, let us say a quick blessing and we'll get rolling. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that you direct our hands, our hearts, our words, and our minds to work your will in our lives each day. Amen. Alrighty. For our Divine Masculines, we are going to start with this Deviant Moon Tarot. Find out how you guys are doing out there. I hope you're doing well. Divine Masculine has got love on the brain. We got the Lovers out as your very first card, Divine Masculine. So the Lovers is not always about a love relationship. It can be about a very important choice in love, though. This Divine Masculine is probably faced with some kind of major decision. The key of the Lovers is that it's an all-in or an all-out situation. You choose this one person, all the other options are wiped off the table. You don't choose this one person, you might get to keep all your other options, but maybe not this person. That's how it works. It's the card of Gemini. I've got the Magician, comes out. I'm going to turn it on its side. This person, this masculine energy, they're not sure how to get what they want. I'm getting a have your cake and eat it too kind of situation here, and that's just not going to work. Man. Divine Masculine, some of you have either been through kind of a heartbreaking ending or breakup, or you're about to be, or you understand that this choice is going to lead to a heartbreaking decision for somebody involved here. And this Divine Masculine collective, whichever ones y'all are, it feels like there's this energy of breakup surrounding you. And I don't know if it's already happened. If it's already happened, it happened in the very recent past. If it's about to happen, I feel like you know it's kind of an impending feeling. Three of Swords indicates heartache, grief, and pain. Okay. There it is. I was just noticing this Three of Swords. All right, I'm going to leave that right there. This Three of Swords, I'd never paid attention to this before, but this is illustrated with a third leg here. And it instantly made me think of a third-party situation. And then the very next card that came out is the Three of Cups. And when we know, when this one's on its side, when we get the Three of Cups in the reverse, that is like the number one third-party affair situation coming up. Whenever it's on its side here, I feel like someone has not taken action yet. I feel like this came up in another reading I recorded earlier, either this week or last week, where there was someone who realized that the choice that they're about to be faced with, or that they are being faced with, is a third-party situation, and it's going to lead to an ending somewhere, whether it's with their current partner or whether it's with this third party. Okay. And I have the Chariot card here, Cancerian energy, which is someone who knows that they're ready to make a change. This person, this masculine energy that I'm reading for, may be feeling a little bit emotionally overwhelmed, and they understand that they're going to upset someone very much by making whatever decision this is. I have the King of Cups here. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. This person, I feel like this masculine collective, whoever this is, and you'll know if you belong to this particular collective in this reading specifically, because there is this third party vibe to it, okay? I think whoever you are, you know that you're pretty much going to catch hell from somebody. Yeah. I mean, you're going to get an earful from somebody. This masculine is trying to be strong in this situation. The Strength card comes out, and anytime the Strength card comes out, you know the devil is lurking somewhere. That devil indicates toxicity, obsession, addiction, anything that makes you feel bad. Yeah, that's devil energy. But this person, this masculine, whoever I'm reading for, has a really good big heart. This is someone who doesn't want to hurt anyone. They don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. They don't want to hurt anyone's heart. All of a sudden, I'm very emotional for this person, because it would appear like if you just look at it on paper here, or on the table here, it would indicate that somebody here is getting themselves mixed up into a situation, and they're making these bad decisions, and they're not thinking things through, and they want things that they shouldn't have, and that they want to have their cake and eat it too, basically. But that's not the case here. I'm not talking to someone who feels that way. All of a sudden my body is like flaming hot, and wow. This person, this masculine that I am reading for, and I've got the King of Wands here too. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside for a second. This masculine is highly psychically developed. This masculine is very evolved. This person spends a lot of time really thinking things through, thinking about how they feel about things, thinking about how their actions will affect other people. I don't know if this masculine has actually involved themselves in a third party, or if there's just a consideration of it. This person does not, the emphasis is on not hurting anyone else, but, and some of them may be married. Some of them may have a very happy or successful family environment. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius masculine. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio masculine here. You may be water sign, fire sign, not necessarily though. And I have this High Priestess, which is Pisces energy, which is we're in the Pisces new moon right now. But like I was saying, this person is highly spiritually evolved, whether they believe themselves to be or not. This person probably meditates more than they even know they do. They may not really even know what they're doing. This person may go to strange places while they're driving to work in rush hour traffic, you know. This person may spend a lot of time alone, maybe hiking or in the woods, or working on things with their hands. And when they do, it's kind of like a sacred space for them. They may not call it meditation, but that's probably what it is. This masculine collective, especially these water sign masculines, are, and fire sign masculines as well, are very telepathically gifted. And here's the kicker. I don't think this masculine would ever involve themselves in something that they knew would hurt someone on purpose. I feel like this masculine has been faced with a choice here with this Lovers card. I've got this Queen of Wands energy. Darn it all. I have a lot of cards here. This masculine has come across someone in their daily lives, at work, or somewhere in their life. They have come across someone who has changed their perspective on what it is that they want for themselves, and they didn't see it coming. They did not expect to be faced with this choice. They didn't expect to be faced with such a heavy attraction towards this, whoever's on the other side of this. And a lot of them haven't told the truth about either feelings for someone in a third party situation here, or they haven't told their truth about being in a relationship. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know that this has actually happened yet, or if it's just kind of in this masculine's mind space, this kind of third party energy here. They understand that if they are to engage in any kind of third party situation, it will pretty much end one of these relationships. And yet there's something that pulls this divine masculine towards something else, someone else, with this Star card. And the thing about the Star card, I always say it to me, it means Pandora's box. And when you open it, it unleashes the good, the bad, and the ugly of everything that belongs to us. Every relationship that belongs to us, every place that we live, every talent that is unique to us, every like very influential experience that belongs to us and makes us who we are. This masculine has come across someone that is pulling them away from their everyday three-dimensional life. And it has been going on for a while, whether it's going on in their real life or whether it's just something that they're having to deal with in their own headspace. This masculine hasn't told the truth about it. They haven't, if they're in a marriage or they have a significant other, they haven't expressed these feelings to their spouse or significant other. It's something that they hide. Let me get another deck real quick. I'm going to use this Vice Versa Tarot. Because I have this Queen of Wands here and I have this Queen of Wands here. And I've got the Magician here too. Okay, and I've got this Queen of Pentacles. This masculine may be dealing with a Queen of Pentacles or a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine. Queen of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine. And both of these feminine energies are wonderful people. No doubt about it. Now I have the King of Swords there. So I've got King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands so far. And I've got Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, if that matters to you. This masculine is probably okay, more about that in a second. This masculine may be not telling the truth to this Queen of Pentacles about how they're feeling about this Queen of Wands energy here. This Queen of Pentacles kind of is the embodiment of everything they were raised to believe they should be with. This person is a very good homemaker, a very good mother or father figure. And when we talk about masculine and feminine, it's not about your gender. It's not about your physical gender. It's about the energy that you carry. You'll know if you're a masculine or a feminine. You do you. This masculine has not been telling the truth about feelings that they have for another feminine energy here that they're not with currently. And this masculine feels like if they could just reach out and talk to this person that they have these third-party feelings for, that's the only thing that's going to bring them clarity, basically. But they're not talking to that person. I don't think they're talking to very many people here. I don't think this masculine has a lot of people that they can really share their true feelings with at all. And I think it has them feeling very alone in this experience. This is a masculine who is very worried about looking like a failure in the eyes of their peer group or in their family. This is someone who was raised to believe that divorce was not an option. This is someone who believes that if they just try harder, they can make everything better. This is someone who's worried about what other people will say about them if they don't make a choice that aligns with everyone else's values. Okay. Unfortunately, I have the Death card that comes out here. I've got the Ten of Swords and I've got the Death card. The Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card for me. It can indicate an ending in a three-dimensional relationship, and the Death card indicates a major transformation in someone's life. I feel like this masculine is starting to recognize that things are never going to go back to the way they were before they met this other person, this, I guess, third-party situation. whatever is causing them to want to leave, or not necessarily leave, but whatever is causing them to have these feelings for someone outside of a commitment they're already in. Yeah. It's not ever going to get any better. It's not ever going to leave them alone or leave them to be at peace. And this masculine is now kind of at a crossroads. There's the devil. Nailed it. There's the Ten of Swords again. There's the High Priestess again. There's the Ten of Wands. And there is the Sun card. And there's the Fool. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, there's that one again too. And the Empress. Good job. This masculine, it's kind of like they can't stand it anymore. They can't take it anymore. They're overwhelmed. They're sick of carrying this burden on their own. Quite honestly, this is an emotional burden. The twin flame journey is not something to take lightly. It's not something that most people can really even wrap their heads around. It takes a lot of prayer, meditation, thought, that sort of thing to really wrap your head around the concept of it. This person feels very alone in this. They don't feel like there's anyone they can talk to. This person, like I was saying, is has probably a very telepathic relationship with their feminine, and there's no one that would believe them. No one would believe the things that they're experiencing when they're alone in the car driving in traffic, or when they're alone on a hike, or when they're alone, I don't know, in the wood shop, or whatever it is y'all do over there. And so they feel like they've lost their minds. And I think for a long time they felt like they were losing their minds, but at this point, I think they feel like they understand what's going on at this point. And they're at a point where they have to decide, am I going to continue doing what I've always been doing? Or am I going to walk away from everything that I thought I knew, from everything that people told me I was supposed to have, I was supposed to do, and start something new, right? With this Fool card. Or am I going to stick with what I have been doing? This masculine feels like the only solution to this is to reach out to this feminine and speak up for themselves, to say how they're feeling. Makes sense. And I feel like this masculine feels like that's the only way they're ever going to gain clarity on this. This is the Sun card. I think this person believes they know who this divine feminine energy is. I've got the Empress here, and then I've got the Nine of Pentacles here, which is the minor arcana of the Empress. So you've got that out there twice, basically. But they have this divine feminine energy on their mind, and they can't make it stop. This is someone who feels overwhelmed, possibly obsessed with this, and it's no wonder. Feminines go through this. It feels like the masculine is starting to experience this as well. Let's just take a gander at how the feminines are doing since we brought y'all up, right? Let's use this traditional deck for you guys to start. It should be said that every king that's come out here has been in the upright position, and every queen that has come out here in the masculine spread is in the upright position. There is no one here who's out to get anybody, trying to hurt anyone, or who has like ulterior motives in this. This is just a situation where someone has had a kind of a spiritual experience, and it's changed their perspective on things. Okay, just saying. Aw, feminines, you're adorable. I got the Four of Wands and the Star card out. Oh, we'll just keep it. So the feminines, it feels like you have this understanding as well. And I got the Hanged Man. You have this understanding of as well as to what belongs to you, who belongs to you, what's right for you, what experiences belong to you in your life. Same thing with the masculines. You guys, masculines also had the Star out. This Four of Wands is the Twin Flame 1111 Awakening card. Let me move this a little bit. That doesn't help you a ton. It's that Twin Flame 1111 Awakening card there. And this feminine collective here, they're in the position that they're ready for this union. I know, shocking, right? I'm just as surprised as you are. And quite honestly, they're really tired of waiting. this, whatever collective this is, I don't know what wave we're reading for here, but this feminine collective has pretty much, they feel like they've gone about as far as they can go without this masculine at this point on this journey. And with this Hanged Man coming out on its side here, this is someone who says, should I still wait? Should I keep waiting for this? Like, this feminine collective has pretty much everything they could ever want. They got the Strength card out too. A lot of you have started businesses. We got a lot of the same cards here. A lot of you have started businesses of your own, spiritual businesses of your own. A lot of you have had a lot of good fortune. A lot of you have gone through some brutal breakups. A lot of you have faced a lot of your shadow sides. Some of you have gone through divorces and legal situations that have really tested you. Some of you have given up on partnerships at all. And some of you, oh, look, you got the King of Cups there too, though. And some of you are ready to move, like physically relocate. A lot of you have brought yourselves out of poverty. A lot of you have had to walk away from things that were very difficult for you to let go of. This feminine collective is really cooking, but you know what? I feel like this feminine collective might be a couple of years on this journey ahead of this masculine collective. And that's kind of the standard kind of status quo that we typically read for feminines, just because they kind of get the information first. Let me just... Yeah, a lot of these feminines have given up on the modern day concept of marriage, or the archaic version of marriage, I guess. A lot of these feminines, like I said, have gone through divorce upon a spiritual awakening here. And a lot of them are saying, should I continue to wait for this masculine, or should I just move on? This feminine has had to start all over. And this feminine says, if this masculine would just say anything, if this masculine would just do anything, I would wait longer. But because they haven't seen that, this feminine collective is saying, what do you want me to do, buddy? All right. This is someone who says, I may just, count my losses and be happy with just another soulmate, which there's nothing wrong with. That's great. Soulmates are great. But sorry, I keep monkeying with this camera. However, I don't know. What should we do? Let's find out. Yeah. Let's do. What do we want to use here? We'll use this Tarot of Wonderland. Clarify a little bit more here, because this feminine, whoever y'all are, you've cleared a lot of your own personal karma. Most of you at this point, if you are part of this collective, are already in union within yourself. And if you've experienced that, you'll know what it's like. You'll know what it means, right? And a lot of you are saying, I don't feel like I should have to wait any longer. I feel like I've done my job. I feel like I've done my part, and I'm ready to move on. And if I don't see something from this masculine energy, I'm a gonna. Let's see. I mean, and I don't blame you. It looks like you've got just about everything you could ever want. Your money's looking good, feminines. You got healthy friend groups around you. It feels like you are experiencing a lot of good luck or good karma right now. You've dealt, like I said, you've dealt with a lot of these internal issues. Now, let's be real. We can always deal with more. More can bubble up to the surface at any time, sure. But really and truly, a lot of you have done a lot of hard work when it comes to your own personal healing. And a lot of you have dealt with a lot of betrayal or a lot of endings that were really brutal and painful. And a lot of you have had to pick up the pieces from that and rebuild yourself and start all over again from ground zero. And you have. So good job, you. I know you're like, yeah, I know. So I don't think I should have to wait anymore. And I agree with you. I agree completely. And I got the Empress out for you guys too. Golly, you're adorable. Look at you. So I've got the Empress out there for you guys. That's divine feminine energy. Nicely done showing up for you. The masculine has you on their mind. You've got you on your mind. I like the way this is going. For all of, I'm going to put that aside because I'm not sure how that ties in, but it was stuck to the bottom of the Empress. Oh, I see. We don't have to set it aside. We can talk about it now. This feminine energy, they are not going to approach this masculine energy. This masculine energy is going to have to do it. They're going to have to be the one that sends the message. They're going to have to be the one that reaches out. This feminine says, no, absolutely not. There could be some fear-based emotions there, but also this feminine, they say, no, I shouldn't have to. I've done all of these other things. This feminine energy has put themselves out. And they've, like I've said, I've listed off all the things y'all have been through. And I say that's good enough, don't you? I think so. So this masculine can put their little thumbs to their little keyboard and send a message whenever they're ready. And I think this feminine collective says, sure thing. This feminine collective, it feels like right now, a lot of you have a lot of people who want to spend their time with you. I have the Ace of Wands come out there. And when I say spend their time with you, I really mean they want to date you. They want to be a part of your life. You have a lot of sexual energy around you. You have a lot of creative energy around you. And I don't mean just sexual partners want to be around you right now. It's like everybody wants a piece of your time, wants a piece of you. You could just be... there could be a lot of demands on your time and your energy right now. I have the Two of Wands in the reverse. It goes right under that Empress. And this is where I'm really starting to feel sorry for y'all. It's because you really don't feel like you're ever going to meet someone, because you got the Two of Wands in the reverse and you got the Two of the Wands in the reverse right next to each other here, just from different decks. This is someone who just feels like they're never going to meet anyone else that suits them the way this masculine does. And there's this constant looking back over here at this masculine who up until now hasn't said a single darn thing. This feminine has gone through their own version of crazy in their own heads, whatever that means, where they have obsessed about this in the same way the masculines are now. This feminine went through that already. This feminine has gone through all the insecurity issues that these masculines are dealing with now. This feminine has had to do the hard work of the karmic cleansings from their system and ridding themselves of some of those negative karmic templates. And this masculine is just now getting to that point. So I know you're sick of being told to be patient. But I can see how you wouldn't be feeling so patient. But this masculine is just now getting onto the same page as these feminines are. Okay. And we got the Strength out for you guys too. And I got a whole bunch. I got the King of Wands here. I got a whole bunch of people on here too. So this feminine is mostly spending time with their family and their friends right now. Some of you may be dating for fun, but it doesn't look like it's really amounted to much very serious. Yeah. All right, let me see. I'm going to grab another deck here and see if I can kind of key into some kind of a storyline here. This is the After Tarot. Now, see, I feel like we have everyone on the same page here. And I feel like, yeah, there it is. Because I got the Three of Pentacles there and I got the Three of Pentacles here. I feel like we're on the same page here, and I've got somebody who wants to start talking. There's that Strength card out again. I've had it out for everybody here. That Strength card is the card of Leo. For some of you, you may not actually, this may not come together until August, Leo season, because we've had it out here a lot. But also, this is someone who's being asked to just stay strong a little bit longer. I know you're so sick of hearing that. I would be too. This but there's this intention to communicate. There's an intention to reach out and say something. This masculine is intending, like, yes, I'll get to it. Yes, I will send the message. Yes, I will do it. This person is kind of unblocking that energy now. Some of you may have digitally blocked one another in some way, and that's being reversed, like, as we speak. We have people who are now on the same page. And pretty soon, you're going to be shocked at what you can look back, like what you achieved together. All right. Ah, boy. This masculine wants this feminine to know that if this comes together, y'all are both going to have to not only walk away from a lot of situations, but you need to be prepared to face a lot of drama and a lot of other people's opinions and feelings about you and your relationship. I love this deck. It's called the After Tarot, and so it takes a traditional deck and shows what happens like the moments after. And so the Three of Pentacles is all about being on the same page, working as a team, you know, having a common goal. And it shows you, this is the original Rider-Waite deck, right? And then it shows you the finished product here. And it's amazing to sit back and look at what the two of you create together once you do come together. And it's something that you're going to have to be prepared to stand up for. It's something you're going to have to be prepared to defend yourself about. Like I said, there's kind of a third-party vibe over here to these masculines. And this feminine energy, I think you know that this masculine has another relationship. Now I've got the King of Swords in the reverse. Hold on, I gotta clarify that because I don't know what that means. Hold on. Why do I have the King of Swords in the reverse here? Because the King of Swords in the reverse is someone who's really struggling to make a decision about things. They're struggling to tell an honest truth. They're struggling to be decisive. This is someone who's, this masculine collective hasn't been telling their truth at all. And like I said, this person is afraid everyone around them is going to think they're crazy. And they might. And I've got the King of Wands in the reverse. Now, do you remember me saying just a minute ago, that a few minutes ago, that every one of those kings and all those queens were in the upright position? Now I got them all coming out in the reverse. What gives? This masculine is afraid that, A, that they're crazy, B, that they're letting their sexual thoughts, sexual energy lead them and lead them down a path of destruction. This masculine energy doesn't trust their judgment right now. They don't trust their own judgment. They're afraid that they're making a poor choice. They're afraid that they're going to destroy everything they have worked for, everything that they have invested in, simply because of some attraction. But I think that this masculine collective has started to see a much bigger picture as to what this feminine means to them. Yeah, there's the Judgment card on the top. And we got the Ace of Wands again. And I got the Wheel of Fortune. And I got the Ace of Wands. This masculine, as clouded as their thinking may be right now with that Seven of Cups, that's the second time out for that, for this masculine collective. They are now starting to understand that there's something more to this attraction. You've got the Ace of Wands that comes out with the Ace of Cups here. And this is someone who is moved towards a new beginning. And this person has been waiting, this masculine collective has been waiting, this person, I should say, has been waiting for the right opportunity to send a message. There it is with the Page of Swords. And I'm hearing like it's go time with the Chariot here. I I feel like now's the right time for them to send a message to this feminine collective. I feel like the walls are starting to come down here. I've got the 9 of Swords, but instead of keeping people out, all of a sudden we want to let this one person in, right? This is someone who, it feels like defenses are starting to drop. And I feel like it's because this masculine has spent so much time in their own spiritual development recently that they can't help but see what it is they need to see now. Once this masculine reaches out to this feminine, though, they understand that it's kind of a bell you can't unring. You see how that road is just disintegrating behind this chariot? Yeah, like you can't go back there. You can't go back. And that's a pretty tough decision for this masculine. This is a pretty tough situation. Yeah. Boy, I'm glad I'm not you. Yeah. This masculine has actually been watching this feminine for a long time. From a distance, whether it's just watching this feminine social media pages or anything that they post online. It is digital watching. It's like online. We call it online stalking, but not in a malicious way necessarily. It's someone who watches from a distance because they don't feel comfortable talking. I get the impression that when this masculine messages this feminine, they're gonna probably not say the right things, just so you know. Now I have the Star card in the reverse. This masculine is starting to give up some, I don't know, I think this feminine and this masculine are both starting to lose hope in the whole entire situation, the whole entire experience here. But it doesn't matter. Here's the thing, and it should be said, when it comes to the twin flame dynamic, you can't change it. It is what it is. You are part of one another. You see, there's this 69 on the back of this guy's cape here, and it indicates like the yin and the yang, right? Which is kind of like the theory behind, or kind of a concept of this twin flame, an illustration of the twin flame dynamic. There's a little piece of each one of you inside the other. And that is why you're magnetized to each other. That's why you're drawn to each other. That's why you go through the obsession. That's why you go through all of these changes where you work on yourself and you work on your life and you work on your soul development, right? And both masculines and feminines are responsible for clearing these karmic templates off of themselves. For sure, that's the purpose of it, to make you better, to make you a better you, and to help you for all eternity, the both of you. And I feel like, yeah. Well, let's not talk about how I feel. It's just heavy, and it's a lot for anyone, any mere mortal to understand. Yeah. This masculine knows that if they reach out to this feminine, it's going to cause big problems in their current relationship, possibly a divorce. And they're having to wrap their head around that, and they're having to deal with that alone, on their own. Again, alone on their own. Okay. And that's a burden they're having to carry all on their own. This feminine, if y'all have been through that, you've already been through it all alone. Okay. But this masculine wants this feminine to know that, and to know how hard that is. And that's probably why they're asking for this patience. Please, just a little bit longer. Please wait just a little bit longer. And I know the feminines are so tired of hearing that, but if you've ever gone through a tragedy such as that, you understand it is probably one of the most devastating things a person can go through. So cut this masculine some slack, all right? And this masculine is trying to close close these doors on what their life was like before they met this feminine. The World card is the final card in a deck of tarot. The Fool card is the beginning. This masculine has been spending a lot of time, like I said, alone in prayer and meditation. Keyword alone. This masculine doesn't see a lot of people. They certainly don't confide in very many people. Like I said, no one would believe them, right? Or that's their feeling anyway. And with this 10 of Cups, all they can think about is being reunited with this person. This person said, like this masculine says, all I want is to just hold you for real in my arms. Okay. And there's that 2 of Wands there again, but it's in the upright this time. This is someone who feels like the time is right and they're ready, even though it would appear that they're not. I think like spiritually, they're saying I'm ready, but when it comes to the day-to-day, there's still a lot of fear as to how they'll be perceived, as to what other people are going to say about this. Well, that's a thing, isn't it? So I got the Knight of Cups on this side. I got the Knight of Wands on that side. A lot of these folks are going to have to relocate. There's the Emperor. Physically relocate. And a lot of them can't wrap their head around this. This is like mental imprisonment. Yeah. There's a lot of stress and a lot of worry about this. I don't think I can afford it. I don't want to put my family through this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And I don't blame them. And I have no good advice for you because I would never tell someone that they should do that. Never. It sounds horrible. So if you are involved in, and I don't think any of y'all are involved in a third-party situation. I think it just is a third-party situation because I think we have a masculine here that has another partner, has another significant other. And I think that neither one of these, masculine or feminine, are involved with each other. I think it's just this knowing. Okay, because I have the Emperor out here again. This masculine's trying to take charge of their emotions and their urges within themselves, and they have for a long time. They cut off any kind of communication with this feminine, or this feminine did to them, something like that. And these are burdens that they have carried on their own for a long time. And this masculine, all they can think about is reaching out to this feminine and telling them the truth about how they feel, and that they're coming to the realization that this feminine is probably the only person that can actually understand them. And then I have this 1111 card here again. I'm going to end it on that because that's that twin flame union card. And it feels like both of these individuals now understand at least what they're dealing with. They may not, this masculine probably didn't know what was going on before. They didn't understand why they couldn't get this feminine off their mind. They didn't understand why they ran into them all the time at inopportune places or strange places. This masculine they couldn't figure it out. They couldn't, like, because it just looked like they were crazy or losing their mind probably. Yeah. But now I think they understand what's actually going on here. So feminines, I can't tell you a lot. I can't give you like a lot of information here other than to tell you that this masculine collective has every intention. Well, I don't know if it's that they have every intention of reaching out to you, but there's an unblocking here of communication. And there is also this real feeling that it's not going to get better until they have clarity from this Empress energy, this feminine energy here. And I feel like that will be the driving force behind any kind of contact that this masculine makes towards this feminine. And I think when they initially make contact with this feminine, I think they're going to, I feel like this person's probably tried to start typing many times, but then they stop themselves because they're like, what? I sound like I'm crazy. I sound like she's going to think I'm a nut. He's going to think I'm a nut, whatever. I'm just not going to send it. I'll just forget about it for today. I'll deal with it tomorrow. It's kind of been the energy. And I feel like at this point, they're out of tomorrows. And they're kind of starting to realize that, oh, this situation is going to continue to be this situation until we get to the bottom of it. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. That's about what it looks like. Alrighty, kids, I'm going to cut you loose for tonight because I am beat. And I'm sure you are too, but I wish you the very best. And I will catch up with you soon. Thank you all for your likes and your shares and your subscribes and your comments. I really appreciate the kind comments that you leave. And I appreciate all of you new subscribers too. I look forward to getting to know you. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you're welcome to. All that information should be in the description box down below. I do try to do new moon and full moon readings for twin flames, and I try to release the zodiac signs once a week and fill in with real quick little readings here and there whenever I can. All right, so thank you all so much. I appreciate you all, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Catch up with you soon.